Alright, this is the Outdoorsman, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a 550 paracord bracelet. Basically what you're going to need is some 550 paracord. You can get about 100 feet for $7. Some sort of cutting utensil, a lighter, measuring tape, and I'll explain what this is at the end. So basically, you're going to want to start by taking your paracord, and you're going to want to take it and wrap it around your wrist, like so. So you're going to want to take it like this, wrap it, and grab the spot that it touches, like that. So for every inch, for right here, every inch, you need 1 foot. So basically, this is about, it's about 8.5 inches. So I need roughly 8.5 feet, and I already have that measured out, so that'll be okay. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put your two ends of paracord together like so, like this. Okay, and then you're just going to want to run it down in the middle all the way like this, like that. Okay, then you're going to want to take this right here and basically do the same thing you did earlier by wrapping it on your hand, like this. You're just going to want to wrap it around your hand. Give yourself a little extra room that way. It's not too tight on your wrist. So mine marks about right there. Then you want to give yourself another, maybe about an inch. Okay, and then you're going to want to turn it upside down like this so the loop is facing down. Okay, you're going to want to take your first string on the right side and put it behind everything like this. Okay, you're going to want to take the second string that's over here and put it under this and loop it through. Hold on, let me. So basically what you're going to end up with is something that looks like this. You're just going to want to kind of, here, I'll give you one more good look. Like that. And then you're just going to want to kind of cinch it together, but not too tight because you're going to need to loosen it, or you're going to need to remove some string later. Okay, then you're going to want to take the other side, so this, or no, right here, you're going to take the same side, again, you're going to want to take it, you want to put it under, and you're just going to want to put it over this. So you want to put it over the back. You don't want to take the other string that's on the left side, so you don't want to make sure that string is going under everything and over the top of this one. You want to take it and push it through the loop. And I'm sorry if this is kind of confusing, because when I watched this video on YouTube, I know I was confused. I had to watch it maybe twice. So you're going to end up with something like that, but don't make it too tight. This little string right here that's going across, you want to take it right here. You're going to want to pull it and get a loop out. And this is going to be your bracelet. So this is what you're going to end up with right here. It's going to look like that. So now is when you start making your web design, your little weave that you're going to do on everything. So you're going to want to go under with one side, the left side, and over the right string like this. So it's going to go like that. You're going to take it and you're going to go under. You're going to want to take that string and put it over the right side. So it's like this. You're going to want to take that right string and push it through the loop you made, like this. Okay, so now you'll have it like this. And once you tighten it, that's your first notch. Now the video that I watched didn't really clarify on if you were supposed to like kind of go back and forth, and I found that kind of confusing, so I found myself making a lot of errors. So what you're supposed to do, once you do this side, you're going to want to take the right side, push it under, behind everything like this. Okay, you want to take it and loop it, or throw it over the edge, of the second string, you want to take the the left string and push it through the loop you made on the other side. Pull it through like this. You're just going to want to tighten it up. Make sure it's decently tight. So now you got your second notch, and it's going to look like this. So that's the start. And basically what you do is you just go back and forth and back and forth, and eventually you'll have a nice little weave going. So I'm gonna do this really fast, and I'll show you what it looks like. But I'm gonna do this in front of the camera just so you can see what's going on, basically. So now we have the third loop. Okay, so I'm gonna keep doing the same thing slowly so you can see what's going on. Over, through the loop, pull it through, and pull it tight. Switch sides. Back, over, through the loop, and pull it tight. Under, over, through the loop, and pull it tight. And so I'm going to speed up a little bit. You might have to rewind the video and watch a couple times. Sorry for any confusion. But just remember, under with the right, over the right, and take the right and throw it over the left, and then put the left through the loop on the right side. It's kind of confusing. It took me like probably a good 40 minutes to figure out how to do this, but it's worth it. And it's a really cool little weave. So now we're a little bit further along, and you can definitely see the pattern starting. So it definitely did take me a little longer to figure out how to do this, but yeah, I thought it was a really cool weave. And don't forget to alternate sides when you're doing this knot. If you want to look up how to do the knot, just so you're not under any confusion, I'd go on Google and look up a cobra knot. It's actually really simple. It's just difficult to figure out when you're first doing this, just because of the the putting it under and over and all this stuff. So after a while you'll get it, but you just keep alternating sides and making notches on each thing. Whoops. Yeah, but I'm going to speed up a little bit, so I'll show you what's going on here. So yeah, but I actually learned this from I cannot remember the YouTube name, but I learned it on YouTube. It was really easy. After I'd say probably about 10 minutes of toying with it, once I figured out how to do the knot, is when I finally figured it out. The person in the video said, like, he didn't say to alternate, like, how you're tying the knot, so like to switch sides every time. So I kind of like screwed mine up, and it started going in a little spiral, and it looked funny, and I thought something was wrong with it, like I wasn't tying it right or something. And so I tried alternating sides, and that was the key to my success. And then I guess while we're waiting, I can say what the lighter's for. Once you cut your string, paracord kind of frays, because it's one thick string on the outside and then several little strings on the inside. So it's like it's gonna fray, and so you take the lighter and you burn the frayed edges a little bit where you cut, and you press with your fingers, and it comes back to normal like this. It's a little burnt, but it looks fine. I don't recommend getting this color paracord. I would recommend getting black or gray or darker color. It looks better. Tan doesn't go with a lot of things. But I think the cool thing about this paracord bracelet is you can also use it. Say if you take this survival camping with you, you can also use it. So I think that'd be kind of cool. It's a cool concept, I guess. But yeah, basically not too much going on. I'm going to be posting some snare videos, how to make some cool snares. I learned some today and last weekend. I'm going to be posting a couple rabbit snares, some really cool actually like bird snares, and they're kind of difficult to make. I mean, not really, but I think they're difficult, but other people might find it easy. Who knows? I'm also going to be hopefully making a short film. It'll be a little survival camping trip. Basically what we're going to be doing is me and Number One Outdoor Skills will be going camping. Maybe, possibly during the summer. I have to work during the summer, but basically we're just going to go survival camping. We're just going to take our packs, head up to Sweet Home, Oregon, camp for a little bit, probably either like a week, because we did, the last time we went survival camping, we went for 3 days, and it was fun and all, but it was just like, I don't know how to say it. It was, I don't know, it was not long enough, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. It's really fun. It's the first. Let me just tell you something. You're gonna want to have a very insulated shelter because it gets cold. If you go during a cold time, which we were just going in that peak of or not the peak, the beginning of winter, so it was really cold. The ground was frozen. It was kind of rainy. Just real crappy weather. So make sure if you ever go in the cold that you need to keep yourself off the ground, and that's the main thing you want to know, is keep yourself off the ground, because no matter how many sleeping bags, no matter what you have, space blanket, fire, all that stuff doesn't matter if you're on the ground, because the ground will just you'll just freeze you. And I kind of learned that the hard way. First night, I decided I was going to sleep on the ground, and that did not work out well. So that's a lesson to be learned. But basically, we're a little further along now. This is what it looks like. I guess since we're still kind of waiting, I can talk to you about the little red pieces of Velcro that you saw in the beginning. We're going to be using that to, it's going to be like, it's not what you're going to think it's going to be. It's going to be more of like a little latch than like what it's actually supposed to be used for. Yeah, it's one of my ideas. I don't have any buckles, so or like a side release buckle. I don't have any of those. I'd have to go to Michael's to get them. Frankly, I don't have the time to do that right now. So kind of a different way of doing this, but it's definitely worth it. So we're just going to continue this down a little further. Got a little bit left. Okay, so it's kind of weird. I untied this and now I'm retying it, and somehow I ended up with more of this string than I did last time. It's weird to me. I don't know why, but I ended up with a lot more string. So basically, I'm going to take scissors. My knife is going to make it frayed, so I'm just going to take my scissors, cut it about right there. Actually, I might cut it a little. I might cut it a little shorter, so probably about, give it about an inch. No, I'd say about 2 inches, so about that much. Okay, then you just want to take your lighter, like one side. Don't hold on to this, it'll burn your fingers. My hands are kind of, I don't know, I have a lot of calluses and stuff on my hands, so I'm used to that kind of stuff. I'm in my workshop right now, starting to gather some tools, but I don't have a ton right now. So basically that's the frayed edges, so that's what it looks like when it's burnt. And what you're going to want to do So this is the end result of your bracelet. Yeah, it's pretty cool, I think. But these are the two pieces of Velcro right there. So you want to take them. And what I did was I took my two pieces that I just burnt and Velcroed them together because that seemed to work best for me. So I'm going to take one piece of Velcro and put it across. Take the other. This is a pretty long video. Probably gonna have to trim it up. But yeah, basically this will be the end result of your whole thing. So I'll show you what it looks like on the wrist. Maybe not on the wrist. Like that. This is a close-up of the whole bracelet. It's pretty nice. This is the Outdoorsman. This is the